Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Alpha, Tassos, Sardar. Good morning, Adam. Good morning, Arlo. Good morning. Welcome to the room. G Money. Good morning, sir. Marty. Good morning. Rebecca. Good morning. Thomas. Good morning. All right, guys, let's get this show on the road. It's a party and we're invited. So let's do it. So let's take a quick look here at the overall picture of the market and see how we're going to handle. So what did the market do here? It's a captain set up long on the 200 NT Rinko, and he came very, very close to actually putting on one additional candle, which means potentially they can break it down. So if we end up at some point above 917 today, that will set the stage for a bottoming process that's going to take us to Globex at 93.75 and then a run up to 83. So it's contingent on not breaking anything under 823. Harmony zone number 2, that's where we at right now. We visited this area multiple times. It's 68 by 58, and we are looking at harmony zone number 1, which is 93 by 83. Pullbacks are buyable on a scalping basis only. We need to break above 17 in order for us to kind of consider the market on a swing trade basis. ES, let's take a look at ES. Thomas, good morning. Well, the good news, one of the good, Steven, big money Steven. Good morning, buddy. Ethan, good morning, man. Where you been? Where you been? All right, guys. So let's get the show on the road here. ES has a target of 55.32 and a quarter. We tested the harmony zone number 1 multiple times, which tells me that ES is stronger than NQ right now. They put a captain set up short here in NQ at 73. So now they're digging into harmony zone number 2, and that's just a little bit too weak. Okay, no problem, buddy. No problem. All right, top of the hour, we have Jolt's job opening. So that's a big piece of news that's coming up. So keep an eye on that, top of the hour. All right, we got a switch trade here, so they're trapping these shorts. So they took them from 73 to 60, and they're trapped anybody that's stuck around. Look at how many captain setups this market produced. Captain setup long, captain setup long. It runs up. Captain setup short, then captain setup long. So the market goes down, then boom, then comes here, puts a captain setup short, and run it up. So you're getting a lot of congestion in this zone, and the market is spending some time digesting this big move that we had and the extension of the big move that we had from yesterday. So typically after big up day or down day, doesn't really truly matter. You get a period of congestion and consolidation and digestion. So that's what the market is doing. So a market that looks like that, you almost have to trade the edges of price and not try to trend trade. So just gonna be very mindful of the personality. Like, how are they running the stops right now? They're literally running the stops in a range. They're taking out the most recent low. This is an example right at the open. Run it up, put a couple of fades, and then back off the price. Now running the stop down to the tick. Like from 60, they went down to like 59, 75, and rallied the market. So that is a trappy price action. Non-trending, consolidated. You have to treat it differently than a trending market. And we're talking about the 917 as an important price. And if we go above 907 as well, see, look at that, captain set up short. So what is the expectation here? Is to see a bit of selling coming in. So if they start trading above the 905, 907, yeah, that's bullish. So they trapped some of the shorts here. And put a captain setup long. So look at that. Captain setup short, trap people into captain setup long, and now we're at that 17. So there is a consistent behavior of long behavior that the market is doing. And we got ourselves also ES moving higher, hitting its target. The next target is 55.38 and a half. 26 by 23 is zone number 1, and 19 by 16 is zone number 2. Pullbacks are buyable on a swing trade basis into the 943.75. Channel number 1 established on NQ. We're looking to see how channel number 2 is going to behave. Most likely they're going to fade it here and pull back the market. So we're going to watch and see how well they handle that price structure. Channel number 2 established. Captain set up short that they just built up. Okay, so there's going to be a bit of a fade coming in, and we can see how well they handle another test of harmony zone number one if we get down there. So we hit the target number two, and we're backing off into target number one. I get it. Stop run is 03. Here we go. That's 03. So the 03 to run up to the middle of the range, which is 904. That should be the case here. See that? See that stop run? That's a stop run. What did they do there? They ran it from 03, from 04 to 90, and ran it back up to the middle of the range. Now they're starting to establish. So they right here, they broke the channel. Yeah, they're struggling. I mean, we should be already at target at 943.75. So that was the sequence of buying interest, came into a captain setup, broke the channel, and now they're bleeding the market a little bit here. Good morning, Sheila. Good morning. So this is a perfect example of when we are thinking in terms of, hey, maybe it's going to start to trend, and the reality of the market sets in, which is a non-trending market. Consolidated sideways. SNK, good morning. That's channel number 2 right here. So here we go, that captain setup. So see that captain setup short up there? And you're getting another captain setup short right here. So and a switch trade. So we should be seeing a push lower against that high of 908. Yeah. Here it comes. And I'm going to take it. That was a little bit too quick by my part, but I'm not really interested in really sticking around in any of these trades. I'm going to sit here and scalp. I think it's going to it has but a bigger potential, to be honest with you. Really it does, but I'm going to take the scalping version of these trades. If they do a switch trade again, I'm going to jump back in. Here we go. They need to flush under 85. And I'll take that scalp as well. Short and short, making money on those two ends of it. And let's keep working. Be honest with you, I don't want to be this active this early, especially in this market. So I'm gonna back off just a tad bit. Yeah, let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Yeah, I had some good news. Here we go. Now they're showing their hand, huh? They're showing their hand right here. That's showing their hand right there. But I couldn't resist this. Look at that. Boom. That is crazy. That's quick. They had a captain set up short. Then they put a captain switch trade captain set up, then failed it. So I mean I have to take that short. Then they came and retested it one more time. So I mean I scalped this. It's that morning, buddy, Adam. It's that morning. It's just trap you. It's trap your market. Yeah, let's refocus, guys. Yeah, the market is. We gotta read it clearly and understand it clearly before we overcommit to it. But there was waves of selling pressure here. We took some of them. Then the market just went on parabolic move. I mean, good lord. And next target is 968.75. Yeah, good job, Marty. So we hit the bottom end of the Globex band, and the market is showing a little bit of fading behavior here. Potential captain set up short on the 40 NT Rinko if we break anything under 50. So watch for that. Actually, it's not 50. It's 48.75. Remember, at the top of the hour, we have jobs open. Okay, so captain set up short on the 40 NT Rinko. We're expecting a bit of a fade in this market. And that fade is going to take us potentially between target number 3 and target number 2, which is 36.75 by 22.75. Let's see how far they go. Here it comes. So let's see how they're handling the stops here. 46 to 36, 37, and they picked off the stops. Okay, not very convincing. So most likely we're gonna see another leg here. So you got 36 to 26 and then 16. So let's see if they play that game with us. I'm looking for pullbacks as a buying opportunity with a target of 968.75, and then there's a target of Globex at 993.75. Here we go. Target is hit. Next target, Globex, 993.75. Pullbacks are buyable on a swing trade basis. And we have Harmony Zone number 1, 943.75 by 33. 18 by 08 is zone number 2, We'll reevaluate the longs if we break anything under 925. Here we go. 48, 38. So you got a stop run here. So you're gonna get anything under 33 to 23. Like right here, the market should stabilize, but we'll see. Yep. That's typical stop runs in a bullish environment. Target is 993.75. So they're coming into harmony zone number 1 multiple times and confirming it as a solid support for higher prices. We're looking for pullbacks as a buying opportunity, and also at the same time, I'm looking for the news at the top of the hour, so I'm gonna be a little bit on the conservative side, but G Money. If you ever want to like go for big trades, wait for a captain set up on the 200 NT Rinko, and that will give you a structure that supports bigger moves in the market. And if you go look at this chart and look, 180 days, a year or 2 years back, and look at every time the market makes a captain setup long or short on the 200 NT Rinko, you typically see a big, massive moves happening right after that. So from a swing trade perspective, from an option play perspective, that structure is really a solid structure. Here comes that 93.75. Okay, here we go again. Look at that. That's just a little bit concerning. Okay, so you're coming in literally to the tick, two glowbacks and getting faded. So captain set up short on ES that started at 55.40. It's channel number 2 right here. That's a wide channel that the market just made. So that means that the market is going to consolidate here for a little bit. We got 7 minutes. So they're breaking this channel. They're breaking this channel. We'll see how they're going to handle the run up. All right. We got 5 minutes, 5 minutes. So we're coming up to that level and getting faded again. It's interesting that they're just fading against Globex. That's what they're doing. So 60s into the 50s. I mean, they're doing the same thing here again and again and again. So now we're going into this kind of consolidation of stop runs. They're trying to take out the stops. I mean, they're taking out the stops from here, but I want to see if they're gonna extend it even further, because that's a little bit too weak right here. So we may even see a lower prices. Pullbacks are viable on a swing trade basis to our target of 993.75. We're recognizing a pocket of market behavior here where they're just taking out the stops and running it back up. So far, that's the mode. But it's a bit weaker. You know, like you shouldn't be. You know, look how many times we flipped the cloud. 1, 2, 3 times in a matter of what, 15, 20 minutes? Yeah, that's not going anywhere. So the best thing I could do is just wait for the news, which is in 2 minutes. That's coming up. Captain set up short on ES. They put that one on 43.75. So I'm seeing ES is a bit stronger than NQ. Yep, they are stronger. One minute. Brace. Let's see how this news is going to affect the market here. Looks like it's going to shoot it up, but we'll see. Here you go. Ooh. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, that's nasty. All right, the 200 and the 100 are in sync on the short side. And you got your news. Target is 843.75. 843.75. Target is hit. Next target is 818.75. Yeah, you know, ouch, all right. The resistance area is 68 by 78, then 93 by 03. It's a fast market. Give it a little bit of time. Question is how they're treating the stops here. They're buying them. They're buying them and they're selling them right around harmony zone number 1. So they're probably gonna try to sell them a little bit higher. Well, I mean, yeah, they're finding the volatility and the demand up there. Look at that. Ooh, baby. Protect your kids. That's all I gotta say. And now the market is in sync on the long side. Pullbacks are buyable on a swing trade basis to our target of 943.75. So all this happened in like 2 minutes. Target is about to get hit here, 943.75. We're hitting the bottom end of the Globex band. So that's an area where we should see a bit of a fade coming in. See that? We hit it to the tick. That's the bottom end of the Globex band. That usually is resistance. You know, we hit it multiple times before. Now we're coming back at that level again. Okay, let's see how they're going to handle the stops here. If they're going to put a captain setup long, I'm going to try to get in, but look how fast. I mean, that would have been a really good trade if they filled me on that one. Let me just cancel this order. Nope. It's too fast. I mean, that's a captain setup long. You take that all day long. Now, I don't like the fact that we're that close to that resistance area, but at least I will get 10 points quick. Target 968.75. 968.75. Pullbacks are buyable. We'll reevaluate the longs if we break anything under 900. 21. Okay. So you got 21. That's 11. And I'm in. Ooh. Thank you. Well, that was quick. I didn't really want to think about it. It's just either gonna stop me or it's just gonna pay me. And this one in a blink paid me. That's crazy. So we got 3 trades going so far. 2 shorts and 1 long. And we're at 492. Let's keep working. So you're seeing what they're doing here. They're oscillating between harmony zone number 1 and 2. So now we're going into this phase of no trending behavior. So we went into a trending to trending on the long side, to two-sided market, to trending on the short side, to where we at right now. Ultimately, we're not trending. So the market is going like at least a minimum of 4 times here if you consider Globex, between giving the impression of trending to non-trending, trending, non-trending. It's just literally consolidating, and we should expect that we should expect that from if we break anything above 15, I'm gonna go long. It's a captain setup, captain setup long with a switch trade. Yeah, okay, so that didn't happen. That was on the 40 NT Rinko. There's a captain setup long on the 50, and if we go back to 12 and a half, I'm gonna have to jump in. Yeah, here we go. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, give me a break. That is easy money right there. Here we go. See what I'm talking about. That's a six-prong captain setup long on the 50 NT Rinko. You get in there all day long. Here we go, Rebecca. Congratulations. You get in there all day long on that signal. All day long. If anything, I needed to buy a whole lot more than that. And that was a quick one, too. Target is 993.75. Target is hit. Next target is 19,018.75. We should see a bit of a consolidation here. You got harmony zone number one, 968 by 58 and 43 by 33. Zone number two, we'll reevaluate the longs if we break anything under 950. Pullbacks are viable on a swing trade basis with a big target of 1875. All right. Now the market is out of sync. I mean, that's an area of fading in and around Globex is always an area that tend to get a fade, but this is just kind of everything in this market today is just emotional. Look at this. Like boom. Like flash, and you're either going to get stopped out or you're going to make, you hit your target. You almost have to put your targets a little bit further out. Like if you're used to make, 15-point targets, do 25, do 35. The market is giving it to you. You know, keep your stop where it's at. Just extend your targets. Here we go. I mean, that's just a fade against that middle of the range. Captain set up on the 50 NT Rinko here. So you watch out for a push higher. I'm flattening this trade. I'm just gonna give it a little bit more time, but I think we should see 960. It's coming up. Yeah, yeah, it's gonna run. I mean, I liked it, but at the same time, I didn't like it. It's just if that makes any sense. Yeah, I mean, I knew what they're trying to do. It just That's fine. Just keep working. Okay, whenever you're taking out to the tick and doing this switch trade right at the top end of a channel. Usually the market will burst out of that channel, if nothing but to trap people. So here you go. I mean, that's literally where that is at. So how is everybody doing so far? Adam, Arlo, G Money, Sheila, Marty. Where's Marty at? Rebecca. Good job, Rebecca. Steven. Any improvement? Thomas. How we doing, Thomas? Ethan. People were asking about you the other day, Ethan. So where's Ethan? No problem. Up. Here we go, Rebecca. You're after it. Yes, sure is. Sure is, Steven. Yeah, let's keep working, Adam. It is a fast one, that's for damn sure. how you're adjusting to the FTT. I started an account yesterday there. Yeah, that's my. I started an account yesterday with FTT, and I'm using their Nitro. Uh, Nitro software. Yeah, so that's the account that I'm using with them. I'm just using one account just to see how what's their process. But so far, so good. No commission. No commission. I looked up the I opened the account yesterday. I traded it at night just to see how everything is operating. Tell you what, man, I just love no commission. How could you argue with that? All right, so what we got going on right here is the market is in sync on the short side, right? It's just a fast mover, man. And if we break 25, we're gonna have a six-prong captain set up short on the 50 NT Rinko. You need to be very careful with that one though. Okay, and if you're gonna you gotta get to 25 first. Yeah, that's a lot of consolidation in a tight range. Yeah, watch out, watch out. That's a lot of grinding going on here. It's a lot of grind on the 40, the 50, the 30 NT Rinko. That's we're trading at the bottom end of the Globex band again, and the market is just sitting here trapping. How are they treating the stops? They ran the stops above this range, and they're pulling it back. Accumulated here, the dominant force here is short, unless you break 970. Here we go, Joseph. Good job, buddy. Keep it up. Let's go, let's go. 21. Damn, that's captain setup short right here. Okay. Are you gonna, yeah, you're gonna screw me out of this trade? Yep. Yep, they are, sure are. Good for them. Good for them. All right, thank you. Yep, they took me out on that one. I mean, captain setup, switch trade, all that good stuff. That should have worked. I got to take that stop. Moving on to the next trade. That's a whole lot of choppy consolidation going on here. 54, 64. Thank you. I'll take it. So, I mean, that's hitting Harmony Zone number 2 to the tick, and the market started to fade. So I took it into Harmony Zone number 1, and that's a first touch basis on this rotation. I, I know it's a fast market, Marty. You got to keep your head on a swivel on this one. I tell you what, man, it's gonna be either a quick target or a quick stop. And this is not a market where you want to finesse anything. You don't want to average into anything. It just needs to be binary. Either you hit a stop, you hit a target, and keep it that way because the market can get away from you very, very quickly. That's very choppy market. Oof. I mean, for them to run up all the way back up to 993.75, if they end up doing that and closing it, then you're getting basically a captain set up long that came up to Globex, got tested one more time, and then here, that's almost like the last of the shorts. Let's word it differently. You're trapping more shorts here, and if you're trading above Globex, then you're really gonna get a run up that it's gonna go through the 19,015 all the way to 108.75. But that means that we have to trade above Globex. So I'm watching for that. And you can see the market coming back in and testing and retesting. So it's really a good market. It's a bit tricky though. 53. So they took out the stops right under it and ran it up. They took the stops out from 78 to 88 to the tick. So that is a short behavior. So we're stuck in a range. I get it. I don't know if anybody that with Apex that received that email for videos that they needed you and needed me to do the two videos. I don't. Did anybody get a response back from them? I submitted them. I got a response, but I submitted them like literally Friday. So yesterday I got a response from APAC saying uh, the accounts that I requested payouts on, they're all approved. Were you saying Alpha? When you weren't taking the what? The SAT, the SAT? Oh, we're not taking the SAT. I know it feels like it, doesn't it? But I don't know, man. It just I got to do whatever I have to do to get to what I want to get. Yeah, you need to get on that one, Steven, quick. Yeah, I'll help you out. Just give me a call later on. Yeah, so here we go. I mean, that's the Globex that we were talking about, and we're running up. So the next target is 19,1875. Man, I should show you the email I sent them. Um, well, I mean, the bottom line, I put like three videos. One of the videos was 35 minutes long, and then two videos, one for 5 minutes and one for 10 minutes. And then I made a video of me verifying myself, and I sent a written document testifying that I am who I am, and then a bunch of pictures of me, clicking on the mouse and putting my credit card up there, putting my driver license up there. I did it all. I didn't leave anything for a chance. And they responded very quickly. I was actually kind of worried because I sent the email and I didn't get like a ticket or anything like that. But they ultimately just kind of took that email, compliance took that email and just processed it. Early in my career in the financial industries, I used to be a compliance officer. Series 24, that's the series that they take. So I know what a compliance officer is looking for in an email, because that's what I would be looking for in an email of that kind. And I just made sure that I put everything that they will ever ask in that email. All right, let's talk trading. Trading, trading, trading. This is Captain set up switch trade long, and they're pushing it up to our target of 19,043.75. Yeah, yeah, Alpha. I know, man. I know. Let me tell you something, Alpha. Nobody wants to pay you. Nobody. The market doesn't want to pay you. Funding accounts don't necessarily want to pay you. Your boss doesn't want to pay you. You have to take it out of their cold, dead bodies. I'm sorry to say that, but it is what it is. So I gotta do whatever I gotta do to make that happen. You gotta hunt. Captain setup. Speaking of hunting, Captain setup long on the 20 NT wrinkle right here, and we're heading to our target of 43.75. Market is taking out the stops. Like, okay, so they put a captain setup here. The expectation is a break. They faded it. Okay, I get that part. Then they're coming in here about not even, what is it, 21, about 5 points, and they fade that market back up. So that's just accumulation. And if they break 16, you have this formation here to protect us. I want to see a stop run, and I want to see how well they handle that stop run. That is just something else here. Captain setup on the 30 NT Renko, and they're gonna run it up here. It's very tight price structure. Target is 43.75. Pullbacks are buyable on a swing trade basis, and this type of action can get us into the hundreds, 19,100. We'll reevaluate the longs if we break anything under Globex. Now, Globex is becoming a very significant structure. Okay, so where we at right now, guess what? Where we at right now is the top end of the Globex band, and that is a resistance area. So be careful. $42, 52. Okay. Running up to our target of 68, 75. Hey, Adam, I'm sending you a message here in a second. Good job, Alpha. Take care, man. All right, we're running up into 93.75. ES is going to 55.63 and a half. Target. We talked about the 100, right? Early on. It's 19,080. So we're very close to that 100. And the target is 93.75. Pullbacks are viable on a swing trade basis with a big target coming up. '93 coming up. Target is hit. Next target is 118.75. Pullbacks are viable on a swing trade basis with that target in mind. And we have zone number 1, 68 by 58. And harmony zone number 2 is 43 by 33. We'll reevaluate the longs if we break anything under 50. And let's go. Target 118 coming up. 97.07. All right, so here we go. That's a big deal right there. What they did, they faded the market right here. We still have harmony zone number 1 and 2 and the top end of the Globex band. At 44. So you got a lot of support as the price is pulling back. I'm gonna step away for just a moment. I'll be back. All right, so we're getting a channel here, and the market is kind of selling off in at the top end of the cloud, and that's just a resistance area right now. And we're looking for, I mean, at a minimum, it's a two-sided market, and you're getting selling pressure into support. Support is harmony zone number 2. $46, 36. So we'll see if we can get to 36 or 26. How's everybody doing? I know things got quiet here for a minute. The market is just kind of meandering, but we have resistance here at the top end of the range. We are coming into the Globex band and oscillating. So this is going to be an area of consolidation. And the market is just basically bouncing between harmony zone number 1 and 2 and just basically oscillating back and forth, back and forth. The market is out of sync. All right, so what the market did here had a reversal, obviously. The 200 and the 100 are in sync on the short side. We're looking for a target which is 93, and that happens to be Globex. So now, the market is fading into that zone. And there's a high probability event that we get to Globex. It may happen in a few seconds here. There you go. And that happened in no time. Target is hit. Next target is 968.75. 968.75. And rallies are shortable on a swing trade basis. Harmony zone number one is 18 by 28 and 43 by 53. Looking for. You called it right, Stephen. Thomas, where we at, Thomas? I see you talking here. Yeah, the market is, I mean, every day we have to be careful, right? But I think the key for a lot of us, and I try to do this as often as I can, is to give myself enough time within the day to understand the price action before I start putting on any trades. It's like a car in the cold. You got to warm it up, and once it's warm, then you could just, drive away. And it's very important for me. Actually, it will change your trading. So we hit harmony resistance number one, harmony zone number one, and bounce off of it. Question is how is the market treating the stops here? Okay, so they ran the stops right under Globex. So what's the name? Arlo. So what is Globex, right? Globex is the opening price at 5 o'clock Central Time, ushering the Globex session. So that's the time where the market opens up in the futures market. So then it starts the Globex session all the way to the cash market session at 8:30. So everything till then is Globex. First touch is Rebecca. And the band, the Globex band, is a range around Globex in which the market is consolidating typically. So whenever you see the market inside the Globex band and or around Globex, that has a certain personality to it, which is consolidated in nature. That it's not a trending market. When the market is outside those bands, they tend to be a trending market. So you're scalping within this band and you trend trading outside of it. Where's Marty? Oh, okay, Marty. Just I don't know. I thought about you. How we doing? You haven't done anything else? Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. 3 grand is 3 grand. It's a good spot to is that a eval or PA? Not that it matters. Still a good decision, but 93.75. 93.75 will be a captain setup long. Right now, we're looking at rallies as a shorting opportunity with a target of 968. If we break glowbacks, we're gonna counter that as long as we don't break 18. Yeah, they're about to put a captain setup long above 93 here. They're gonna go right now and kind of burst up. One, two, here we go. No? Here you go. That's even better. I'm looking for rallies as a shorting opportunity. There's a pocket of buyers trying to stabilize this rotation. They took out the stops right under the 81. They should be like bursting up right now. Here they come. Now the question is, how did I know that? So you're coming in, made a low, came in, made a higher low, and the market was literally teetering around 90, and you could see how they're just going back and forth, back and forth. So if they close that 93, then it's just going to automatically burst up at least a candle or two, and that's just basically a completion of a captain setup and a follow through of that captain setup. So that's kind of what got me to think on those terms. But we're around glowbacks. That's another thing. There's a lot of people who literally will simply put a stop right above glowbacks, and then you're picking those stops off. And now they came in and retested it. So You have an entry here of around 19,000, a stop at 86, and you're running up to 20. So they're going to take the stops out, and the stops out from 03 to 13. I mean, here you go. I mean, as we say it. It's reading price action. One moment at a time. And anticipate what the market is trying to do, and if they do it, what would happen. And you see enough of those scenarios, you start seeing 93 to 4 come back, retest. You got another attempt at it, 94. So what's going to happen next? I mean, the 20 is where this market is going. And that's a counter trend, but I mean, boy, that is a big deal actually. I mean, that means an 18 will get you a captain set up long on the 100 NT wrinkle. I mean, that's a massive, that's a very strong bullish signal right there on the 100 NT wrinkle. Then from there, we're gonna start chewing through the 40s, and test harmony zone number 2, where the market will face some resistance. But if we pass that resistance, well, then you're gonna get a complete reversal to 68. But it's all contingent on us getting to 18. So in this rotation, they're trapping the shorts. That's what they're doing. Okay, and here we go, 18. Pullbacks are buyable on a scalping basis only, and we're looking to see if the market can break that 30 level and then just continue to test 40s. And this whole rotation has a stop under 80. Scalping only. So I mean, you know, they're testing harmony zone number 1 again. I mean, you love those zone trades, Ethan. You just love those zone trades. I like them too. I just gotta put them in the bigger picture. That 20, you're probably gonna get glowbacks. You may get glowbacks, man. 93s. I mean, they're pausing it here, but Nope. As long as we are not breaking under Globox, we are going to be shooting up. And we may just slice right through Harmony Zone number 1 into the 30s, 35s here. So let's pull back and see if we can get into a trade. The stop to this rotation under Globox 93 and also under 80. Oh 01 to 91. There's a captain set up short on the 40 NT Rinko they just built up. So you're getting 100 NT Rinko telling you go, scalp long. Then you have 40 NT Rinko telling you short. So that's the nature of a mixed market here. Scalps only. You're playing the shorts on that 2020. Yeah. Good job, man. There you go. You're about to get a third one, but I mean, don't push your luck on this one. Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Bill. I agree with you 100%. But you got a captain set up on the 100, so that's gonna give a bit more push to the upside, and we should be seeing that coming in fairly soon. Here it comes. The 30s, probably 35s, and potentially getting to the 43 where the market will pause and reverse, or at least face some resistance. So where's G money? G money. You see those captain setups on the 100. How the 200 and the 100 significant. They are significant. That helps you to hold on to a trade for a little bit longer and look for bigger targets in them. Okay. Oh, that's nasty. Oof. So we broke that channel right here. So we had a run up to 33. Oof. That's nasty. Hello, Globex. I know. Oh, they love Globex. I mean, I get it. I understand what they're trying to do. That's a flush, you know. Really, the rotation under that 80, they have to protect the 80. Now, if they want to be sick, they'll run it up to 31 and a half. Because that would be a captain setup switch trade on the 100 NT Rinko, and I will load up the boat. If they do that, I'll load up the boat. Long, if they do that, right now, the market is back in sync on the short side with a swing trade target of 968.75. We're trading around Globex, which is a choppy environment. So you're going to see a two-sided market, and well, actually, it's in sync, but just location-wise, we're right there at an area where the market. So say hi to my little friend, huh? Say hello to my little friend, says Ethan. All right, guys, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't. We got great things going on here. Oh yeah, that's gonna be sick if they run this market to 31. All right, G Money, I'll see you at 11:30, and we are trading wise. We are kind of done right here. We're up at $931 for the day. We had a couple of shorts and two trades short, two trades long. Actually, a bunch of them here. And these are the trades. You guys saw the trades anyway, so it's in the morning. That was pretty. Let me see here if I can find them. So we got short here, covered. That's two profits. Then we got on to that was like a second. That's not even a second here. Let me see how long that one took. That's the big 360, I think. Yeah. 8 seconds. That took 8 seconds from here to there. I like it when it works out like that. Then we had two trades here on a captain setup on the 50 NT Rinko against that captain setup. And man, that just the market just blew up on that one. That was a good one. We made some money off of that. Then here we flatted that trade. I don't know why I got nervous with it, but it was a profitable trade, really. We took a stop here. What did we do? Yeah, it was a captain setup switch trade. It's really a good signal. And this one got faded and got stopped out here, which is fine. We took a stop there. Imagine not taking the stop, right? So here we got short, we covered, we made 200 bucks on that deal, and I think that's it. So we were done by 9:23 on that. And we will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning. Have a good one.